Hello, Panthers. I'm Clay Scarborough, principal of Navarro High School. Our primary purpose is to educate, elevate, graduate, prepare all of our students for their life after high school. This is the principal's report for March the 16th through the 29th. That's right. This is 2 weeks just in case on for 2026, otherwise known as This Week at Navarro. So we're including 2 weeks in this in case we don't have an update over spring break, but in case we just want to be prepared. So enjoy spring break, catch your breath, and when we come back, it's a 9-week sprint until graduation, which will include obviously graduation, EOCs, prom, spring playoffs, many, all the banquets you can think of, all that over the next 9 weeks when we get back from spring break. Also, when we come back, a couple of things we want to highlight. On Tuesday when we come back for spring break, our one-act play team will compete at the by-district round because they advanced. More on them in a minute. And then UIL Academics will compete at district during that week. And tennis goes to district too, so things heating up once we get back from spring break. Also, we'll have updates from the Powerlifting Boys Regional and the Girls State Powerlifting Meet. We'll have updates for you when we come back. All right, let's talk about the week that was here at Navarro Friday. We mentioned this a little bit already. Last Friday, one act competed at the district competition, and they advanced for the first time in 4 years. So earning outstanding technician was Ray Aguirre, stage manager. From the all-star cast, silver medals was Gail Cortez and Josh Brooks. Earning honorable mentions were Claire Martinez and Corbin Ross. So well done, guys. By district, like we mentioned, is March 24th to Tuesday when we come back from spring break. Also Friday evening, softball fell to Lano in their only game of the weekend. Now, over the weekend, Winter Guard, they competed at the TECA, Color Guard Association competition. That was Saturday on March the 7th. They earned third place, having the highest score out of 26 teams in their category. They also received first in movement. The only two teams placing higher than them were two 5A schools. So well done, Winter Guard. Lots of progress there for them this year. All right, varsity baseball last weekend competed in the Hallettsville tournament. They went 4-0. They got wins over Smithfield, Giddings, Stockdale, and Ganado. On Monday night, girls soccer defeated Uvalde in their season finale. Tuesday night, softball fell to Blanco 10-4. Then Thursday night, baseball defeated Canyon 19-3. All right, so things that we will have for you on the next Principal's Report. These are happening Friday night. After our early release for spring break, baseball took on San Antonio Memorial, and softball was at Lavernius. Now, over spring break, we've got some games going on, so pay attention. And some of these times could change, so be aware of some possibilities here. Tuesday, softball will host Gonzales. That's at 6 p.m. Baseball will host Davenport at 7 p.m. Those are the varsity times. JV is before them. On Friday of spring break, softball will host Kennedy. That's at 7 p.m. Baseball has Gonzales at 7 p.m. on this schedule, but they are moving that game up. I believe that game is going to be at 2 p.m. on the Friday of spring break, so heads up on all of that. All right, so when we come back from spring break, we mentioned Tuesday, baseball is at Gonzales. We mentioned the by-district one-act play, all right? Also, we have a PTA meeting that night. That's at 6 p.m. Join us for that. Tuesday, baseball is at Gonzales. Softball is at Memorial. Wednesday, FFA is at the Glen Rose Invitational CDEs. Girls golf is at San Antonio Cole for a competition. Thursday, UIL Academics, they're at Lavernia. They will also go back on Friday to complete that competition. Boys golf is at San Antonio Cole, and track is at Wimberley on Thursday. Then Friday, baseball will host Cuero at 4:30 and 7 p.m. Softball will host Cuero at 5 and 7 p.m. And district tennis will take place that Friday when we come back for spring break. Lots going on. It's spring, so make sure you catch your breath over spring break because the sprint is here to graduation, and that is what spring will look like from here on out. Have a great week, everybody. Oh, by the way, it's also the end of the third 9 weeks, so make sure your grades are in because here we go. We got to get ready for this final stretch. Have a great week, everybody. Let's go, Panthers. See you after spring break.